I would like to thank everyone who suggested a Christmas video. They are really good cases, and I'm sure I'll cover most of them eventually. But I decided to go with a ghost story because who doesn't like a ghost story on Christmas, especially one that is real? In London in 1803, people started seeing what they believed to be a ghost lurking around the Hammersmith churchyard cemetery. And this ghost in most reports was a tall man that emitted a very eerie white glow. Some reports stated that they saw a creepy figure with horns, and whatever this was also very aggressive, as many of these eyewitnesses stated that this thing actually chased them out of the churchyard cemetery, and on some occasions, it even attacked them. One woman told the authorities that while she was passing through the churchyard, she encountered this ghost and it attacked her. And she was so scared by this face-to-face encounter that she fainted, and a couple of days later, she mysteriously died. Another eyewitness reported that this entity attacked him, so he punched it in the face and ran away. And he later stated that it didn't feel like he punched a person because there was no contact with any bone. It was like his fist had hit cloth. And this really freaked him out. Then a pregnant woman came face to face with this ghost, and just like the other woman, she also mysteriously died, and it was said that she died of pure fright. Then a night watchman was doing his rounds one night when he saw a very tall figure walking around the churchyard, and this figure fit the description of the ghost that everybody was talking about. So he decided to approach what he thought was a person at the time because he didn't believe in ghost stories. But as he was approaching, it just disappeared right into thin air. Now the people believed that this was a ghost of a local man who had committed suicide and then was buried on holy ground. According to the Christian faith, you're not supposed to bury a suicide on holy ground. And because there were so many sightings of this ghost, the people were terrified, and even the businesses around this area were worried because nobody was going outside because they were all afraid of coming face to face with this ghost. Now, due to the fact that so many people were scared to leave their own houses, a local militia was formed and they started to patrol the streets, which made the citizens feel a little bit more safe. One night, one of these patrolmen thought that he saw the ghost, and he was so freaked out by this that he shot it. And it turned out that he shot an actual person, a bricklayer that was dressed in all white, the traditional clothing of a bricklayer at the time. And this man, the bricklayer Thomas Millwood, lay dead right there on the street. And the patrolman was now on trial for murder, and he was sentenced to death by hanging. But thankfully for him, the sentence was reduced by the king to 1 year of hard labor. Now, after this very famous trial, the sightings of the Hammersmith Ghost greatly reduced, then vanished altogether, making many believe that Thomas Millwood, the bricklayer, was in fact the ghost. But others came forward claiming that they were the ghost. But many, especially these eyewitnesses, didn't believe that a living human was responsible for what they had witnessed because no human being could do the things that they saw. Now, whatever the case may be, this is one of the biggest mass sightings of an alleged ghost in all Western civilization, and it even changed British law forever. And what I find terrifying about this case is people did die. And I think that it's possible that something supernatural did happen here, at least in the beginning, but then mass hysteria took over and people tried to take advantage of the situation by dressing up as ghosts, only adding more fuel to the hysteria that was spreading throughout London. Now, sadly, we will never know if these eyewitnesses actually saw a ghost or an evil entity, but because of amazing cases like this, it does make us all wonder and imagine. Until next time, this is Paranormal Junkie. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned.